I heard your poetry and met you. I knew then that Blackness was your first love.
The university's special collections is a repository for archival documents, pictures, postcards, anything that's tangible that you can touch outside of documents. I was really interested in showcasing Blackness, Black art, Black history, Black culture in any way that the university's archives could offer. So I approached Adisa and I asked her if she'd be interested in being a part of the exhibition.
She and I both have had conversations in the past about curating, programming. So when she started talking about this possibility of having an exhibit, I said, oh, I'm definitely interested. Black history has always been there all through my journey in the home as well as academically.
The bulk of the exhibition process is research. Research. There's hundreds of thousands of items. So when you are looking for information, you go into the Special Collections database, type in what you're looking for, see if you can find it, request it, and then look at it in person.
You never really know what you're going to get until you actually get the item and you're able to examine it. When we decided on this exhibit here, we just knew that we wanted it to be something where people would be able to engage with different aspects of Black visual art. I had this conversation with Brittany about some of the illustrations and what we felt like was similar in them and if they kind of reflected a specific time period.
We're thinking that maybe the exhibition can be an evolution of Black visual culture over time. In the early 1900s, you'll have photographs, like black and white photographs, you'll have books, and then as you get, up until the 21st century, you'll see a lot of colored photographs, a lot of broadsides and stuff like that. Broadsides are large posters. Most of the time, not all of the time, they may have some sort of political purpose. The ones that we're considering using in the exhibition, those are from the 60s and 70s, so the Civil Rights Movement and the Black Power movement. And you'll find that there are a lot of Black liberation poems, Black liberation art, photos of Stokely Carmichael, photos of Malcolm X, just anything that showcases and illuminates the importance of Black liberation during those 2 decades.
We thought it was very important to have creative writing, literature from different artists as well. People like Sonia Sanchez, Gwendolyn Brooks, Black poets who were not silent in terms of their work, and they were also not silent in their lives either. In terms of pieces we've selected, in the case of the printmaking, I thought that book was really powerful because the artist's first name is Ibe. She actually went into the archives and found this woman who was incarcerated late 1800s or very early 1900s. She kind of imagined what this Black woman may have been feeling and imagined some conversations she had with her unborn children, telling the story of this Black woman who would otherwise be completely anonymous.
There's also an artist, and she has a lot of sketches of Black women like Toni Morrison, Shirley Chisholm, impactful Black women throughout the years.
We are really trying to take care in being able to show some of the vastness of the special collections here, but also it has to fit into one room. I hope they learn something from what we have curated.
There's something so beautiful about collaborative work and then getting to a final project. It's something that I can carry with me in terms of project management, in terms of being a public historian, in terms of being a Black person wanting to showcase Black art. Seeing stories about young Black people. I didn't have that when I was in high school, and now we're reading about young Black people and young people of color in literature. Seeing people on the screen that look like you, hearing music from your own culture, and then going into an exhibition and seeing things about your own history and your own culture, I think is really impactful to young Black people, just like Ariel is. History is so much more than what you were taught in high school. And there is something interesting for everybody Black history is American history. I'm hoping that this exhibition, whoever walks through the space, will enjoy it.
I knew then that Blackness was your first love.